So first of all, let us consider, you know, why they're changing my voice and my image and so on and so forth, and why it's foolish. So obviously, this time in history only happens once, and it is the most important time in history. The image of God. So we look at the political groups, right? The gays, the right wing, the white supremacists, the Zionists, the various groups, what you might describe as token minorities, whatever you want to call them. I think that it's not fair to call them successful minorities because it's against my religion. It's not right. So there's that. Okay. So they're changing my image and voice and trying to make it so they seem more masculine or whatever. They think that somehow that their presence is improved. Now, most people, I'm trying to be as polite as I can. They don't have a high opinion of corporations, right? The top 1%, corporate greed, etc. Everyone in a suit is associated with that. Politicians, lawyers, okay, what have you. They don't have a very high opinion of these types of people. Okay, so also I live in unincorporated Morgan Hill in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I've said, hey, if you stop suppressing my videos, give me a fair chance to get my message out, I'm even willing to move, and they compensate me. I'll move to some island somewhere or something, or some even more remote place. Okay, if you let me, have my freedom of speech and freedom of expression. So they're not likely to come across me. Okay, and if you live in Morgan Hill or Santa Cruz or San Jose, you know that there's not that many fancy smancy people that live out there. Every once in a while, some guy in a nice sports car, but that's his kind of style. He's not worried about me. We see that, the kind of, obviously, there's an insulting white supremacist edge, but believe it or not, that's not my main concern. My main concern is serving God. Okay, my kingdom is not of this world. These racial issues are petty compared to the more divine issue at play here. Okay, again, with all due respect, if anything is due, no one's going to believe that the whites, the Jews, and the LGBT community are divine. No one. So again, I don't know where it cut off in the video, but I was going to say that no one is going to believe that the Jews, the whites, and the LGBT community are divine or divinely ordained to lead. Okay? Not trying to disrespect anyone. This is just the facts, just kicking the facts. Let's kick the ballistics here. Let's get to the bottom of this, okay? When we look at corporate control freak power and sexual power, this is part of why they're doing this, right? They have no divine imperative. They're not thinking about their family. They kind of go to their good old boy corporate network. They brought in a lot of feminists and other females in, and they're like, hey, they want to have sexual control and express sexual power. There's all kinds of new age literature. Just Google sexual power, Google sexual energy. You'll see all kinds of books and stuff on this stuff. It goes into various cultures and religions and so on and so forth. Okay. So what are they trying to promote, right? Kind of Freemasonry guys with suits, computer nerds with suits, social clubs, tall Europeans, what have you. Okay. Now, what's interesting is when we look at the wordplay for the word exception, you say they're following a formula, and part of it is in the wordplay. Okay, it said hoax, right? Hoax, right? It's a hoax. How they're trying to cheat me with different conceptions of brute force and so on and so forth when I deal in surgical strikes and moral martial arts and what is logically serving God. Okay, so the guy in the so again, they're hacking my phone, so on and so forth. I was saying that Superman even wears a suit, and people aren't impressed by him in his suit. It is, when he does his Superman thing and so on and so forth. You look at Superman, superhuman, supernatural is connected. So we also look at the disorganized thinking arguments they're making subtly here. They say this guy's crazy, make it so he wears clothes that are faded and looks like a bum or something, or a drug addict or something like that. Okay, the masses of the people have been expressing disorganized thinking, right? It's kind of like liberal artists, right? Liberal arts, majors and so on and so forth. We see all kinds of disorganized thinking. Trump fans, what have you. And nobody believes it's a coincidence. Everyone believes it's a result of sabotage by the rich. So the idea of the righteous man that goes beyond the rich already exists, and the gap is bigger than ever because the rich still didn't learn from their mistake. Okay, if he's walking into a wall again and again and again, he's wearing a suit, are you like, wow, that guy's ideal? Or are you like, what the hell, man? When are you going to correct your mistake? You see what I'm saying? So it's a bad idea for that reason as well. I'm just going to end this here because they keep hacking my phone and cutting me off anyway. But in the next video, we're going to get into the scripture that shows, there's rockers who are very much into Satanism, heavy metal, occultists, these hip hop guys, it goes beyond Little Nas X and all this stuff. It's all these guys, the old sold their soul